welcome back to the Tarot Cottage. I'm back again today with a pick a card reading for you, and I just want to say welcome back to my returning subscribers. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for your support of me and this channel, your support of each other in the comment section. I couldn't do this without you, so thank you for spending some of your precious time here with me. And if you're finding yourself here for the very first time, we just want to welcome you to our space with open arms. We are a space of light and love. I do pick a card readings on this channel, so pull up a chair, grab yourself a cup of tea and some snacks, and we'll have a little bit of a conversation because we're all friends when we gather here at my table. So today's pick a card reading, we're looking into your soulmate. Who is your soulmate? What sort of attributes do they have? And what kind of love message is their energy sending to you? We have 3 piles for you to choose from here. We have pile number 1 with the stone cross. We have pile number 2 with the hagstone. And we have pile number 3 with this amethyst. I don't know, you can't really see it much. So whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, excuse me, my throat is closing up already. Your timestamps will be listed below in the comment section. I'm jumping right into pile number 1 today. Don't want to waste any time. We're looking into your soulmate today. Who are they? What are some of their attributes? What do they physically maybe look like? And what is their message to you? Pile number 1. Hello everybody. In pile number 1, you were drawn to the stone cross, and this is your reading. Who is your soulmate? What kind of attributes do they have? Who is this person that is energetically linked to you? And what message do they have for you? Who is your soulmate? What do they look like? What is their personality like? And we'll pull some message cards as well. Who is your soulmate, group 1? Woo! We have 5 of Cups coming out first after an explosion. Who is your soulmate, group 1? The Hierophant. The Page of Swords. Whoops. Oh, I just saw the 6 of Wands. And we have the 2 of Wands. Okay, back of the deck is the 3 of Swords. Oh my goodness. So we have Taurus energy here. We also have air, and we have some water energy here as well with some fire. Taurus is the main energy here right now, but the 3 of Swords back of the deck and the 5 of Cups, for some of you watching, this person could be someone that you walked away from or they walked away from you in the past, and there's a lot of regrets concerning that. We're going to get clarity here, and this is a message that won't resonate with everyone. Always understanding that I am dealing with collective energy, and in that way I have to... there's multiple messages coming in, but for some of you, this could have been a divorce situation where you walked away from a marriage and this person was actually your soulmate. And there is a message in that, you know, Spirit really wants us to understand that sometimes we do have to be separate from our soulmates in this life because it is necessary for our soul growth to experience that disconnect and to learn what we can from that disconnect. Again, that's not for everyone. This person is someone who is currently watching you right now. They have knowledge of you already. This is someone you have already met, and they are currently keeping tabs on you. And online specifically, you know, this is the Modern Witch Tarot, but she's holding that cell phone. We do have these 2 of Wands really represents the plans that we forge into action. And specifically when she's standing here, she's got this 1 wand behind her that she's sort of ignoring, and she's got her hand on this other wand hoping for more. And with the Hierophant present, this person could actually be, they could work for some sort of institution like education, government, marriage, but it does also reflect someone who could be in a commitment as well. So take that as it resonates. But the Hierophant specifically is somebody who is in charge, who has elevated, who has learned from the past mistakes and who has elevated themselves. So this may not be someone who's in a commitment. It could be somebody who has elevated themselves from the past and the mistakes or the regrets that they have concerning you and this connection. Who is Pile 1 soulmate, please? Page of Cups. Water energy. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Who is Pile 1 soulmate? Attributes, please. Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is speaking about this destined path the two of you are on together, whether it be already in separation or whether it be coming towards each other. It's about the destiny, sudden turns of events, perhaps showing back up into your life as well here out of the blue. So this offer from your soulmate could come in out of the blue for some of you. And again, in the past position, for some of you, that offer was already presented and there were sudden turns of events that caused a separation perhaps, but this person never stopped thinking or wondering about you in their own ascension as they've grown. So this could be somebody from your past that you actually went to school with. Particularly, I'm feeling like college as well, but not for everybody. With the Page of Swords, that's a student card as well. So in school. Ten of Wands. The Strength. Strength, Leo energy. Very strong Leo energy here with the Ten of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Strength card together. Back of the deck is the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So pile 1, for many of you, this person is someone who is already has a history with you, already perhaps grew up with you, went to school with you. Sudden turns of events perhaps caused some sort of separation, but they have been maintaining this feeling about you or this desire for you with the Ten of Wands, perhaps for a long length of time. Not too long for some of you though. And here we have the Two of Wands and the Strength cards, which really shows them wanting to push through, perhaps to create movement here with the Two of Wands. You don't see them embarking on that first step, but you do see them thinking about it, checking their phone, but they're making a decision here. Two of Pentacles. They could be juggling a lot. Again, I feel like they could be in the middle of leveling up. They could be currently in school, currently in college specifically, or university, juggling a lot of responsibilities. My feelings for this connection, but also my tangible responsibilities in life. Working towards goals. This person could be very good looking as well. Again, Taurus energy, very strong here. Working towards goals. King of Pentacles always speaks to me about someone who is pretty good looking, secure in themselves. Six of Swords shows that they have elevated themselves from a negative situation in the past, perhaps in this connection or just in general. They have elevated themselves from a poor past, and they are on track to being very financially stable. But this Ten of Swords here, again, there is this thought with them that maybe this reconnection may not happen, or it's in the future, but they can't see it yet. Whoops. And the Ten of Swords, you know, it's talking about letting go of something that our egos become really transfixed upon, something I've really been holding, wanting for a very long time. But it's also about formulating a new plan of action. So it's like I want to give up, but I'm really not willing to. You can see she's still checking her phone. Even though all those swords are in there, she's still checking her phone to see if maybe that message came through, or maybe today's the day that this person will reconnect with me, or really want to kind of embark on something new. It feels like they never had the opportunity to level up with you in the past, but they have been thinking about it. Let's clarify that Hierophant, please, Spirit. Who is this person? Their soulmate. What can you tell us about their soulmate? Their attributes. Pushing through obstacles in their life. They feel very youthful. Can just be their energy, but they feel very youthful on a track to their ascension. Clarifying the Hierophant, please. Who is their soulmate? Group 1. Four of Cups. The World. Three of Wands. Nine of Cups, back of the deck. Ooh. This is somebody who very much valued you in the past, and perhaps in the past maybe felt a little bit overlooked. Or like I said, it is really, they're creating a huge move in their own life. They're coming from like a rocky place, whether it be financially or emotionally. They're coming from like in some cases, they're coming from a poor family situation growing up, perhaps. So take that as it resonates. And that's not for everybody, but somebody watching has knowledge of this person's past, and they have truly elevated themselves out of that place. They have created this movement for themselves. They have a very strong, like, entrepreneurial type of spirit, even though the Hierophant is really, you know, an institutional like card. I feel like they're in school for perhaps something like business administration or business, or how, you know, something along those lines of creating their own foundation towards success. So this person is very driven. Again, though, that Nine of Cups really kind of reminds me sometimes of that Six of Swords, about sailing into calmer, peaceful waters. But this is like carrying along with me my greatest wishes, like doing all of this work because hopefully one day it will pay off for me in a big way, perhaps when it comes to this connection, and working hard to become that King of Pentacles who will be a great foundation perhaps in a future commitment. So take that as it resonates. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit. Who is pile one soulmate? The Chariot. Someone determined. Someone very focused and determined to push themselves out of it, like full of obstacles in their way. They're pushing through every obstacle right now. Very driven. Yes, Magician. They've got leadership, entrepreneurial type of vibes. I feel like they're making their way towards that. They're growing, they're young, but they're making their way towards that. And again, this message back of the deck is that they did hold their feelings back from you in the past, and in action perhaps. Let's clarify the Strength card, Leo energy. They could definitely be a Leo here. Who's your soulmate? Seven of Swords, somebody who kept their feelings hidden. Page of Swords, again, the student of the deck. Someone very intelligent, very smart. But I also want to say it's not just book smart, it's like street smart. And driven. I just saw the Queen of Wands. Justice. Ten of Wands, back of the deck. Again, burdens, working very, very difficult to create a beautiful balance here. With that Justice card, they could work for the legal system, even with the Hierophant, because they do control that sort of realm of institutions like law. So take that as it resonates. This person could be in school currently right now in the field of law in some sort of variety. But take that as it resonates. It's obviously not for everyone here. Let's get some messages here from this person. A message from your soulmate, please. Message from your soulmate. I would do anything for you. It's coming out first here. And we also have gossip only hurts more coming out with it. So I don't know if in the past here it was, there were like some people of the outside of this connection that kind of interfere to create confusion, to create insecurities. But take that as it resonates. But there is perhaps too many cooks in the kitchen in the past that caused a lot of insecurity here. Message from your soulmate. You make me want to do bad things. They're watching you. Whatever they're watching, they like it. They could be very well in your life right now, in school currently with you. I lie awake thinking about our future. You could be currently with this person, dating them actually, for some of you. Or, again, that sense of them wanting to return to your life, but they do want to have you in their future. They're waiting for you. Your soulmate is waiting for you. Let me have you. Sevens. We kept seeing the Seven of Swords too. This is number 7 as well. Keeping my feelings hidden. Really, but it's a burden as well. Keeping my feelings hidden for you. Now is not the time. They are elevating themselves. They're working on themselves. And we have the Ace of Wands. But they're thinking about it. It's like they are making plans for their future, and they're hoping that if they can keep themselves on track for a positive future, that they can have you in that positive future, that you will be a part of that. Back of the deck says, I'm addicted to you. It's the Devil card, sort of, I think, for this deck. Talking about, you know, obsessions, constantly thinking about another person. Who is their soulmate, Spirit? Who is their soulmate? Eternal dance, movement, wheel of life, and path of least resistance. So we're talking about soulmates here today, and you may have spent many, many lifetimes with this person in this eternal dance, this beautiful school of life that we are in, that we create these beautiful connections to help us navigate. So you have spent many lifetimes with this person. This is not your first rodeo with them. The search, feeling lost, confused, and lonely. Many of you watching are feeling confused about who your soulmate is. You want that connection. You want to feel profoundly understood and loved. And the search for it, the confusion that it's causing, the loneliness, is actually not serving you. It's lowering your vibration and causing stagnancy in the situation, which you'll see in the future position here. We didn't actually see movement. We just saw planning. And it says, I lie awake looking and thinking about our future. So the Ace of Wands too is the inspired thought that leads to action. So it's about shaking up our energy, feeling confident, more secure, and grateful in our present moment to create that movement in the future. We have Amethyst, transformation, certainty, and confidence. This person is gaining confidence right now in their experience. I feel like they could very well be in school, as I said, working towards their goals. Very driven, this person. Love yourself first. Your self-love makes you more romantically attractive. And that's talking about that search card, talking about moving, shifting our energy from a place of confusion and listlessness to perhaps a place of abundance and gratitude. It says, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. Some people have their walls up. You may already be very much aware of who this person is, and you've had your walls up in the past, so they were overlooked because you didn't feel confident enough to open yourself up. They perceived it as something different. They perceived it as you overlooking them specifically, but it had nothing to do with them. It truly had to do with how you felt intrinsically about yourself. You didn't have the confidence, perhaps, to accept that love offer at the time. We do have passion back of deck. This person is going to be exceptionally passionate with you. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, and that passion is going to make you very happy. Who is your soulmate? Please, Spirit. A leg up. Again, that I always focus on that little bear climbing up on the mother's back. There's a connection here. As far as like children or growing up with this person or evolving with this person, helping each other. And that's what a soulmate connection is really supposed to do energetically, is to help each other along in this life. Building blocks. This person is building up a foundation of success. We've said that a couple of times. They are working on their coin or on the avenue towards working on their coin, setting up themselves for success. We do a flexible back of deck. Reminds me of the Knight of Pentacles. Kind of reminds us to be patient, that we have to be able, when we see potential in something, that sometimes we have to be able to detour around obstacles in order to get what we want, to see the full potential kind of open up to us. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group one. Whoops. Charm bowl, please, group one. Who is their soulmate? What can you tell us, Spirit, about this soulmate? In group number one. Hanged Man. Who is their soulmate? Can you tell us? Ten of Wands, Hanged Man, Wheel of Fortune. So this is someone who has felt a certain way about you for a while, and who has maybe just not acted upon their impulses yet, or they are currently wanting to act on that impulse, and there's a sudden turn of events happening, a fated turn of events with this soulmate energy happening in the future with the Wheel of Fortune. It's very good fortune coming in for this connection, but it is kind of about here, this message of advice from Spirit about elevating our energy. And I know I talk about that a lot in on my channel, but that's what Spirit wants you to do, is elevate yourselves, empower yourself with the gratitude that will force gratitude in the future. We want the universe to correspond to the nature of our song, but if we're always worried and feeling insecure, we're just going to have more worry and insecurity in the future. Do a little shake. Ooh, we got lots in the bowl today. Okay, let's see. We have the letter A, we have the letter H, we have the letter K, we have the letter P as well. These could be initials for you or this person. I'm just going to move this guy out of here for a second. We have full, friend, somebody, a friend that you could have a friend right now, want, but they want you. We have the dolphin. So this one person could be very funny, very playful, energetic. We have the chain, though. There's lots of, the chain, I think of the devil when I see the chain. We have the 15, you make me want to do bad things, kind of the devil card here. Naughty thoughts, because it's coming up right next to this hot chili pepper. We have the palm tree. And so a desert, I don't know. And we also have the Empress and the star, putting you up on a pedestal, hoping for more in the future. And oh, this little triceratops. This person has been feeling a certain way about you for a long time, and it's a burden that they carry that is not going anywhere. This is from 1997 on this coin, it says, and this has been lodged in this guy's back for a long time. All right, group number 1, that is what I have for you today. Who is your soulmate? What messages do they have for you today? If this resonates, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on videos that I post. Please come back and visit me here on another day at the Tarot Cottage. Check out my links below, but mostly have a wonderful day. Take care. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tarot Cottage. All of you who chose pile number 2 with this beautiful hagstone that I found on the beach. I was such a beautiful, lucky find that day. And this is your reading. Who is your soulmate? What are some of their attributes, some of their characteristics? And what message would they have for you? Pile 2. Who is this person, this soulmate? I'm using the Golden Girls Tarot for you today because I love how colorful and bright it is. Who is your soulmate? Who is your soulmate? We have the Temperance card coming out as the first card. Who is your soulmate? Oops. The 2 of Swords. The 2 of Cups. There's the soulmate card. Who is your soulmate, group number 2? The 10 of Swords. Let's clarify that line, Spirit, please. The Temperance card. Who is group 2 soulmate? The Magician. Clarifying the 2 of Swords. Who is group 2 soulmate, please, Spirit? The 9 of Pentacles. And clarifying the 2 of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. And clarifying the 10 of Swords, please. Who's your soulmate? The Page of Wands. Back of the deck is the Knight of Swords with the 9 of Swords. Okay, so Some of you watching have been waiting a long time for your soulmate to come forward, is what Spirit is saying. And you're in a hurry to figure out who this person is and to get clarity on this situation. It's bringing you some sleeplessness or some anxiety. And like I said, there's been this call for patience because you've been trying to conjure up this soulmate for a while, this person who wants to come in for you. And there is this message actually coming in. It's kind of a strange message because we're asking Spirit specifically, who is this person? And we're going to have to clarify with more cards, obviously, because right now Spirit is trying to talk to you about what's blocking this ascension and what's blocking this from coming in for you. It's kind of they didn't do this in the first pile, but they're doing it here for you guys because they really want you guys to elevate, to be more hopeful, to get what you want, and to move yourselves out of this energy because you're growing impatient about when this person is going to come forward. This person could definitely be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and I'm saying that because of this Page of Wands, but also after we address this energy, we have that Knight of Wands underneath all of that mess, all of this feelings of insecurity, feelings of desire. Maybe I'm jealous of other people's situations. But what Spirit is saying is that sometimes when we're stuck in this mode of where, when, we're missing the beautiful dance of life. We're missing the opportunity in the now to be present, to be grateful, to elevate ourselves, and to feel confident. It's part of that ascension is this weight for some of you. Part of this ascension is learning how to feel grateful and to feel full and confident and 100% whole all on our own without this counterpart. To feel that security, to know that we're worthy of that security all in our own energy. And once we kind of surrender to that idea, this surrender to our importance, to our placement, which is like the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who has elevated themselves. They have created the movement through their thoughts, feelings, and intentions. And it takes a long time to sometimes move our energy and shift our energy into a more balanced place, because if we jerk something violently that's out of balance, it will spill all over. So we have to take our time. And so Spirit really wants us to open up our hearts more, open up our eyes more, and to stop feeling so insecure about the future or about when and if and who and what's going to happen. Because when we feel more secure in ourselves, when we're feeling confident, that's when the universe is going to correspond to the nature of your song, just like The Secret says. The Two of Cups here is that beautiful relationship that you want, and the Queen of Pentacles. And Spirit's saying it's really right around the corner. It's like that cartoon that we see sometimes with the two people in the pit, and he gives up, but he's an inch away from success. He's giving up, but he is so close. Spirit's saying it's right around the corner for you. You're on the path to ascension. You have been manifesting this. So stop worrying so much about it is what they're trying to say, to be more hopeful. And the Ten of Swords can be a sad card about giving up, but it's about giving up on an old idea so that we can make new plans of action for the future, so we can feel more confident. And that's why the Page is here. The Page is here to cut through any insecurity and to feel hopeful and energetic and youthful and optimistic about the future. It feels like a brand new day. It feels like the world is your oyster. The possibilities are endless. And that's the confidence Spirit wants you to show when you're moving towards these loving relationships. But let's shift gears here now that Spirit has given us their 2 cents. And let's see who is this person coming forward, Spirit? Who is Group 2 soulmate? Who is this person destined for Group 2? What can you tell us? Ooh, the Emperor. I just saw him. The Divine Masculine. Powerful. A leader. Taurus energy. Who is coming forward? 5 of Wands. Fiery, fiery, fiery. Shows that sometimes jealousy holds us back. Again, as part of that negative energy. Who is Group 2 soulmate? Queen of Cups. Water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Abundant. Going to make the Divine Feminine feel like a queen. An emotional card. Who is their soulmate, please? Ace of Pentacles. So this could be somebody that you are already actually communicating with in some cases. I don't know if you're weary of it's like they make you feel really abundant, but there's also a bit of suspicion or something associated with it because you're not used to people being so nice to you or something. So take that as it resonates. But who is this person? Who is their soulmate? It could definitely be a water sign. We have the King of Cups. Oh, it's a valuable opportunity. 9 of Wands, you've been waiting for it. You've been holding post, waiting for this opportunity, and here it is. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that divine feminine with the divine masculine energy here, moving you into calmer waters after a time of healing yourself from negative ideology. Because you can see the starfish here in his card. I really feel like it's linked to this 9 of Swords, this anxiousness that I have, this impatience that I'm feeling. But there's the King of Pentacles, and he's going to be, he or she, I only say he for ease of execution because it's a he right there in the card, but it's about energy, not about gender. So I always want to keep that clear with everyone watching. They could be someone very emotional and in depth with their feelings. In the helping field even, I feel like perhaps counseling. 7 of Swords. Again, Spirit's just continuing in the message for some of you about guarding ourselves against always looking into other people's windows and what they have, and knowing that those feelings of jealousy sometimes are holding us back from our truth, from our ascension. Who is this person, please, Spirit? For some of you, this person could have been someone that you knew from the past that was holding secret feelings for you as well. Someone that's been trying to get your attention energetically and held some insecurities and didn't feel like they could come forward to open up and share their feelings for you because of how attractive that they found you. Death, rebirth. I feel dark features, dark hair. They want a new start, a new fresh beginning, and this is the new beginning for you as well. Feeling abundant in emotions and in a tangible sense as well. This person will have a job that provides well for their family, and I feel like they're very family oriented. The Chariot, Cancer, very strong Cancer energy. Water sign. Determined and very determined to create stability for their counterpart, this person coming forward. Very driven in their career. I don't necessarily think that they work for themselves, though. I don't feel that they work for themselves in many cases, but they are still driven in their career, and I feel like they have leveled up or will level up in their career as well. Judgment. Back of the deck is the 6 of Wands. With the Strength, Leo energy, you could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius with this Leo energy and the 6 of Wands, and talks about you pushing through the fears and insecurities to create the victory here, and that's what's going to happen in this situation. This person coming in is going to create a brand new beginning for you, emotional and otherwise. Like I said, I feel like they have, it's almost, honestly, there's a message coming through for, obviously this isn't for all of you, but there's a message coming through for someone saying born again Christian. Born again Christian. This person could be a born again Christian. Evolved. And for others, they've broken away from the traditional church. They've broken away from that and they're seeking Spirit, but it's in a different way. This could be mirrored with your kind of journey as well, because this is kind of a soulmate, you know, journey that you guys kind of travel together. So they could have stepped away from tradition and are now seeking spirituality in a more personal way. So again, take that as it resonates. But this person is abundantly emotional and wanting to provide, valuing the family unit, I feel. Rising above, clarity, freedom, and solution. For those of you resonating with the message that this person could be from your past and didn't share their feelings, they want to bring in that peace. They want to bring in that clarity. We have purification through fire, bare essentials, the naked truth, and wholeness. It's like facing the firing squad to reveal their truth to you. And I feel like that's a secondary message. I don't feel like that's everyone. For some of you, this is a brand new opportunity that's about to present itself right after you address the current way that you're feeling. If you're feeling that anxiety that we saw here, the 9 of Swords, if you're losing sleep over the future, They want you to just shift your perception into one of more of hopefulness. And once you do that, I feel like this offer is going to be right upon you. Remembrance, though, resurface of past feelings and emotions. Sometimes that can be the stagnation that holds us back from new opportunities. And again, the secondary message for others, it's this person that has been longing for this, wanting a rebirth, wanting a shift in situation, in the connection. Who's their soulmate, spirit? We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. If you overlooked them in the past, if there were obstacles or struggles in the past, that could be a sign that this could work now because they've elevated. And we have separation. That message coming in here for those of you resonating with the message that this person is someone you are already aware of. Like I said, always understand that I'm talking to the collective energy here. Multiple people, multiple messages coming through at once. So there is, some of you have this person who is from your past who didn't share their feelings. Others have this offer right around the corner, Somebody very driven. It is safe for you to love this person. They have no ill intentions. They have no ill will towards you. Let's get a couple messages if this person could say anything with their energy. What would your soulmate say to you right now? What would they say right this moment? What would they want to say to you? Oop, almost lost it. Ace of Wands, inspired thought. I've got lots of fantasies if they're from your past, but they're also very driven. And like I said, I don't necessarily feel like they're an entrepreneur, which I would normally see. I saw that in the last pile. I don't necessarily feel that here, but they're driven to succeed, and they're driven to elevate themselves in order to maintain peace and serenity in their home. I lie awake thinking about our future. I just dream and wish for everything. And you can see this this King of Cups here. His eyes are closed. He's trying to manifest. And I feel like that's what this person's on, some sort of spiritual journey, learning about manifestation perhaps, putting that into, implementing that in their life. And they're trying to conjure up you as well. As much as you want this victory for yourself, they also want to connect with you. They're anxious to start this new rebirth, this beginning here. I'm absolutely in love with you. Very emotional. This person will be more than willing to share their emotions. They will be maybe even more so than you. They'll be very abundant and open with their feelings. You make my heart full. Number 10, like an emotional abundance of the 10 of Cups. Family oriented, focused on the family unit. This person would want children, I feel, whether the female or the male or vice versa or together, it doesn't matter. Energy, they would want children. Ooh, and also more. Coming up over the rebirth card, the secondary message coming from those of you who are, again, resonating with that message of someone from your past. They want a rebirth. They've never had a chance to do this with you, so they want to do that now. Really, literally now. They would like to do that now. Ace of Cups. That's your new emotional beginning right there. This person wants to give you an emotional new start. It's not just about the physical. They want to remind you that it's about, they dream and wish for everything. Not just this, but everything. Love me. Just love me. I'm absolutely in love with you. Please love me. And like I said, they feel like they're a very emotional creature. Cancer energy is very prominent here. Leo energy for your energy. If you're, again, you don't have to be a Leo, a Cancer. That's not necessary, but I'm just letting you know what I'm feeling here. Let's get a charm bowl for you. Group number 2. Group 2, soulmate. What can you tell us about this person's spirit? Any more attributes? Physical, oops, too many. I did see the 3 of Pentacles, though. Foundation, building up a strong foundation, working with you to build up something incredible. 1, 2, 3. Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. We've got very strong air energy for some of you watching here. The Nine of Cups is about wishes being granted and dreams coming true. And for some of you, you know, we're being asked to rise above our emotional response. If we're feeling anxious, if we're waiting for this to come forward or come along and it hasn't, we're not feeling secure in ourselves. That Queen of Swords is here to help us elevate ourselves from the emotional response of the situation and to look at everything objectively so that we can head towards our goals with determination and confidence. And always understanding the power we hold within our manifestation abilities. This Nine of Cups is about conjuring up what we want. You know, with the Queen of Pentacles, it's the security, the happiness, the satisfaction, and that's what's coming in the future here with your connection with your soulmate after we elevate ourselves here and focus upon our hopes and wishes instead of the negative. Okay, we have the letter K. We have the letter P and T. We have the letter E in the bowl and S. We also have J and A. A lot of letters today, my goodness. And we have I. We have the shovel. Sometimes I think about somebody digging themselves a bigger hole with a shovel. And we don't want to lower our vibration by our impatience here. We want to be more optimistic like the Fool. We want to feel more like a toddler doesn't worry about throwing themselves off of, you know, a playground feature because they're not worried about what's going to happen. They're not worried about where they're going to fall. And so this impatience and the worry is holding us back. So it's about not digging ourselves any deeper. We have the paper clip. This person could be somebody coming forward that you went to school with in the past, or you could be working with them in the future. We have the anchor, stagnation, and for us to work through it, we have the squirrel in the bowl too. And the squirrel is the most nervous creature in the world. And it could be your nerves, your worry that is causing the stagnation, causing that marooning here with the anchor energy. But the important thing to remember about the squirrel is that in that nervousness, they still manage to plant entire forests through that nervousness, through their actions, because they keep plugging forward. The spoon, I think of children, and the divine feminine with the frog energy. Someone who can navigate the spiritual and the physical realm very easily. So a water sign coming in, like I said, Cancer energy, and someone very emotional, someone very spiritual perhaps as well. All right, group number 2, that is what I have for you today. Who is your soulmate? What are some of their attributes? What do they look like in some cases? I feel like they could be very dark featured. If this resonated with you, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and the like button if you feel called to. It truly helps me to bring more content to you. I hope that you check out my links below for Etsy and Instagram, but I really wish that you would come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care. Hello, everybody. In group number 3, you were drawn to the Amethyst Cluster, or to this little blue deck here, and this is your reading. Who is your soulmate? I'm trying to put these back where they belong. Who is your soulmate? What are some of their attributes? And what message would they have for you? Who is group 3's soulmate, please, Spirit? What can you tell us about this person for group 3? Everyone who chose the amethyst. Understanding that I am dealing with collective energy here. So many messages. If you don't resonate with the message, you could try a different pile or a different reading. And take the messages as they resonate and leave behind the messages that do not resonate with you. Who is group 3's soulmate, please? Page of Swords coming out. Air energy. The Page of Swords is the student of the deck. So this person could be in school. Who is this person's soulmate? The Empress. There's the divine feminine. Who is this person? The World. Who is the soulmate here, Spirit? I'm getting Taurus energy, and I know I don't have the cards out for that right now, but I am getting Taurus energy right now. So take that as it resonates. The High Priestess. Back of the deck, King of Cups. I love that. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have the Empress with water energy here. High Priestess, water. So we have lots of water energy here. This person could definitely be a water sign. I do feel like this could be someone that is already in your wheelhouse, or maybe they're not in your wheelhouse, but they are aware of you for sure. I don't know that you are aware of them quite yet, but we'll see what these cards have to say. Let's clarify that Page of Swords, please. It's like they're watching you from afar. It's like they're watching you from afar. A separation, perhaps, like a distance apart, too, for some of you. Page of Swords, please. Who is your soulmate? For some of you, they could have red hair. And I don't know why I'm saying here. I don't know why. They could have red hair. We have the Four of Cups. Clarifying the Empress, please. The Eight of Swords. Ooh. Ace of Swords. Clarifying the High Priestess, please. Who is Group 3 soulmate? The Page of Cups. Back of the deck is the Five of Coins and the Knight of Pentacles. Five of Coins at the back of the deck. This person is someone that, like I said, is watching you from afar, or has watched you in the past from afar. They feel left out of your life in the present. And they're still kind of, they're focused on you. They're being patient, waiting for you, but it's like they're waiting to be conjured up, or they're waiting for the energy to be right or to feel right to come in, because they feel stuck, unable to approach this Empress. They want that movement, but they feel unable to approach for some reason. And I do feel like this person I don't know if they felt overlooked in the past or ignored in the past. We have the Four of Cups under the Page of Swords. So if you went to school with this person, perhaps they didn't make themselves known. There's a lot of inaction here, a lot of regret for maybe not putting my truth to action, or my thoughts to action here. And now in the present energy, the clarity has come in about the importance of this person, you. The importance of you. We have these three major arcanic cards on top. Shows, the importance I've placed upon this connection, but I'm holding it secret. It's something that I'm holding inside. It's something very important to me. But here in the future position, we also have this Page of Cups. So this person is coming in very shortly in the future here, because a lot of clarity has come in for them. So I do feel like this person, for you watching Group 3, could be someone that you are already completely aware of. Or again, like maybe you never noticed them. Honestly, maybe you never noticed them, but they definitely noticed you. Little bit moody. I will say this, a little bit of an immature streak to this person at this time, but they're on their way, like they're progressing. They feel very young in energy right now, but they're progressing. They could be younger than you a little bit, either in a physical sense or emotionally, or mature in a maturity type of way, or spiritually, a little bit, yeah, and either always. They're a little bit less mature, maybe in age as well, a little bit less mature than you are. But I feel they want to come forward in the future. Let's get some clarity here. Stick to what is this one? Who is Group 3 soulmate spirit? Let's clarify. Let's clarify that Five of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Oops. Page of Coins. Eight of Swords, Six of Coins. So I couldn't, this person in the past is saying, it's like, I feel stuck I feel like I can't communicate with you. I can't tell you how I feel. And that's how I felt back here too. I left out in the cold because I couldn't get up the courage, or I couldn't free myself from any restrictions that I felt were in the way. And I'm feeling, I really desire to kind of return and to communicate with you. And I'm thinking about it. Nine of Swords is making me nervous. Lots of air energy here too. Who is the soulmate? Let's clarify that, High Priestess, please. Who is group 3 soulmate? Ooh. We have Leo, we have the Sun, we have the 6 of Swords, and we have the 7 of Cups. This person could be a sun sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They could specifically be that Leo energy. They are confused currently about how you feel about them, if you already know who this person is. And like I said, for some of you, you don't even know who this person is because they never made themselves known at all. And they're taking it very personally, but that's kind of an immature attitude to take because they were the ones at the helm of their own actions or inactions. And like I said, this 8 of Swords is a self-imposed imprisonment. It's a placement I've put myself in, and I'm not seeing the situation as clearly as I could be. But in the, like, this is the present energy, these 4 cards. So they're evolving pretty quickly from a place of being stuck to a place of clarity. And then all of a sudden they're like, okay, out of the blue, boom. So they're evolving out of this. They want peace. They want to bring in the 6 of Swords. They want to bring in the truth. It's like they're feeling ready. They've grown up a little bit from when they first experienced you and this connection, and they want to bring in more peace and free themselves. Because ultimately, they know what's at stake. The beautiful 10 of Coins. Building up a foundation that they can be proud of with you. Let's clarify that Page of Cups, please. Who is Group 3's soulmate? Can you tell us about them, their physical attributes, their characteristics? A little bit, they're evolving, a little bit immature, the Hermit. But working on it, working on their inner world. And this connection will help them do that. And it's going to lead to beautiful things. 10 of Cups, children, or what they hope will be. It's what they hope that this offer out of the blue will lead to. 2 of Swords. But it's about being vulnerable and speaking my truth. Coming out here, the Star, back of the deck, Aquarius energy. Again, keeping tabs on you, currently watching you right now. And putting you up on that pedestal. The Empress can represent someone who is also a mother. So you could be, you could resonate with that message as well, that you could have children already. Putting you on this pedestal of somebody who has really, who can do it all. You are the mother of nations. It's like you literally are this abundant force. Underneath, we have that 5 of Wands, though. It's like an emotional struggle. It's like growing up, pushing through obstacles, competition, feelings of jealousy, low levels. You know, this feeling of apathy I had because of my own inaction. It's like teenage angst. It feels like in the past here, teenage angst, someone you could have went to school with. You may be aware of them, but you may have completely overlooked them just because you are this Empress and you were already on a different level than them back then as well. But let's clarify that Page of Swords, please, Spirit, before we get into any oracle. Who are their soulmates? Group 3. Oops. The World and the 8 of Coins. Someone you went, yeah, the 8 of Coins is someone that's putting in work, working on themselves. School connection as well. Wanting to move myself out of one position into another, wanting victory, wanting success. But here, again, a bit of an emotional immaturity. This 8 of Coins, she's struggling. She's not happy about the job or the work she has to put in. So there's a learning curve there. An emotional immaturity. The Tower coming up over the 8 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. The Tower associated with this Ace of Swords too, the epiphany, the sudden change that, like I said, a very quick progression from them in the present moment, going from feeling stuck to this epiphany. And it's like a snap. It's like that. It's like all of a sudden they're like, and I don't mean to swear, but they're like, I'm a dumbass. What happened in the past? They're like, it's an epiphany of like, oh, I'm in charge of my emotions. I'm in charge of my feelings, thoughts, and actions. I need to create movement. It's like a sudden shift that changes everything in their perception and causes their courage to push through and to come forward. So I wouldn't be surprised for some of you if this person reached out soon. 3 of Wands back of the deck talks about ascension, moving this forward. One way or another is coming through too, because underneath that 10 of Swords, and this is a very violent 10 of Swords. It's like, I need to speak my truth one way or another. I need to let go of an idea that my ego has become really fixated on, whether it be to my detriment or not, to cause closure or a new beginning. That's really what they're focused on. So this person, again, someone from your past, a little bit immature perhaps, but really leveling up and ascending pretty quickly in the present moment here with this epiphany that's coming in. That's going to change everything. It's the world. It's a movement. It's upon you. This person, maybe you've been waiting a while, but it's upon you now. Kind of created a big mess here though, haven't I? Move those out of the way. Soulmate for group 3, please. What can you tell us about soulmates? The search. Feeling lost, confused, and lonely. Perhaps you are feeling this way when it comes to your search for the soulmate. I think that came out for group 2 or group 1 as well. And the message coming with that is that feeling listless or hopeless about the future when it comes to our love and these connections that we desperately want actually adds to the stagnation, adds to the period of wait, because we're not looking at it with hope and expectation and excitement. We're looking at it with lamentation, and the universe is going to bring us more of the same in the future. We have to guard our present moment with, we have to guard it with as much ferocity as we can. We have to keep ourselves grounded. Purification through water, emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. You could be a water sign. This person could be that water sign coming in with all of this water flowing. It's about revealing myself and causing peace. And we saw this. I saw the 6 of Swords earlier too. Where was it? It's gone now. But I saw the 6 of Swords and moving from an emotionally turbulent place into calmer waters. It doesn't always mean success for that person, but in this case, there's potential, great potential here, but at least it brings in that closure, and that's what this person wants to do. They're a little bit pessimistic, but only right now because they're nervous about this big epiphany they've had or is upon them. Soulmate, please. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more confident, romantically attractive, putting yourself on a pedestal. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. Soulmates often have spent many lifetimes with each other in different capacities. We do have engagement back of the deck. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Let's get a couple of messages from your soulmate. What do they say? Energetically, what does their soulmate want to say to group 3, please? Light. It's like I'm trying to see the light. I was very here with that 4 of Cups. It's like they don't see anything coming in around them because they're so focused on apathy, on loss, on feeling in a funk. But now all of a sudden there's a big lightning strike with that Tower card, which is now gone, which I must have put in with the wrong deck. Oh no, it was the other deck. A big epiphany coming in. Now is not the time, they're saying. Feeling a little bit stuck in the present moment right this second. I feel like this person is leveling themselves up or trying to gear themselves up for movement. They could have just come out of school as well. So take that as it resonates. I never imagined so much perfection in this person, in this Empress. Not feeling very deserving of it, not feeling on the same level. They are waiting for you. They're just waiting for you out there. I feel like that's more your energy waiting for this person. Waiting for them to unstick themselves from their situation or from their limiting beliefs. I want you. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. And it says now is not the time. So a little time of period of patience before that epiphany comes in. And then in the near future, this offer, the emotional new start. Back of the deck says I'm ready, but not quite yet. But when that lightning bolt hits, it's going to be a very quick progression. Just got to wait a little while longer for me to come forward, is what they're saying. And then I'll be ready. And then I'll be ready. With this out of the blue, when you don't expect it to happen, is when this person's going to show up. It says you have so many choices and options. And they consider you as someone who has all of those options, who really can do no wrong, who can have anyone. They look at you as like someone who can have anyone. That's how they see you. Underneath that, you are so very special. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group number 3. A charm bowl for group 3, please, Spirit. Who is their soulmate? What can you tell us about this person coming forward? Whoops. Missed it. The 2 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, again, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The 2 of Pentacles shows this person could be juggling a lot of responsibilities right now and trying to juggle, perhaps, I feel like they're juggling like school. I feel like school just ended or school starting up. I don't know, but there could be a school connection here. 6 of Pentacles is feeling like maybe I was begging for scraps in the past there. Feeling like I was not on the same level as you. Begging for attention, not getting seen. But I don't feel like it's something you purposefully did. I feel like you just, maybe you were very popular and they just weren't. Take that as it resonates. But here is the Divine Masculine. Again, just energy, has nothing to do with gender. Representing the abundance of love that this person does have to offer. They do have some growing up to do, a little bit of leveling up, but I feel like they're on a very quick track to ascension. And I feel like your presence is really a big part of that. Right, we have F, we have V, we have Q, very strange letters here in the Q, and we have the Z as well. I think of dreams and sleeping when I see that as well. Princess, they see you as a queen, and you've elevated. So maybe when they were, you know, in the very recent past, when they discovered this connection, they really felt you were this beautiful princess. Going with the flow with the seahorse. We have a penny from 1999. The beautiful Empress here. Oh, we have a charm hiding under the Empress. The whale. Again, going with the flow. But the whale is also about expression. Expressing myself. We have the music. Maybe expressing myself through music sometimes. Maybe that's how this person emotionally expresses themselves. All right, group number 3. That is what I have for you today. If this resonated with your situation, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell if you feel called to. I'm sorry. Please check out my links below for Etsy and Instagram and other links as well. But I really hope that you come back and visit me here on another day at the Tarot Cottage. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.